Welcome to Grading Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 39 of Fast 5.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I bit my tongue there, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's Jesse from the original Fast and the Furious, and you're listening to Granny Shifting, the Fast and Furious podcast.
All right, so you know how you always bring some sort of alcohol?
Yeah, not always.
Sit and surprise us.
Yeah.
Well, I brought something.
Oh, good, because literally today I'm like, man, I just can't think of anything. Last time I didn't bring alcohol, I bought my wife's used stockings
That's right, yeah.
to put over our head. Oh,
But
boy.
it's not actually alcohol.
Oh, is it bitters? Oh, oh no.
It's 100% lemon juice.
Okay.
Have you ever seen videos of people taking shots of
My
lemon
mouth
juice?
is already like, there's this feeling in the back of your throat where everything squeezing together.
Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
actually kind of nervous about doing this.
Is this safe?
I don't know. I'm like on the way home from work and I'm like, should I Google if this is bad for you? But there's lots of people do it. And there's like,
It actually, you know what? Do you think it's worse than apple cider vinegar?
I think,
Because I've done that before, and I'm like,
I feel like it's like
people claim that's so good for you to do a shot of apple cider vinegar every day.
the videos I see people, it's like smelling salts. Like people cannot control their reaction.
Okay, are we gonna do it straight face?
We're going to try.
Okay.
You do pride yourself on being able to
We're doing a whole ounce and a half of this.
You tell me when to stop.
I think let's do half full of these. I don't really want to throw up.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
that?
boy. No, we'll go more. All right, that's good. That'll be yours. Give me half of that. Oh boy.
I know. I'm going to have to take my pouch out for this one.
I forgot we could do like food challenges. We could do the Tide Pod challenge next
Oh, no.
episode.
No, thank you.
You're taking your pouch out.
Yeah.
Leave it somewhere your wife will get upset about it later.
All right, so we got 100% lemon juice here.
All right, we're straight facing this?
Yeah, we're not doing any reaction.
One at a time. All right. No, together.
Yeah, together.
Cheers.
Oh, that wasn't bad at all. No reaction.
What?
Like you should.
Is that real?
You should see these reaction videos. I could have done a whole shot of that.
Yeah. What? Weird. I thought maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, like these
I did
reaction
just
people
see-
are like they're not vomiting, but they're
Yeah, I just saw a video of somebody that put a whole bunch of sour warheads into their husband's lemonade. Did you see that video? In the car. It's just
what's in
contorting.
this? His voice gets super high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't bad at all.
Man, that's disappointing. How easy that was.
I literally am like, oh, it must come later. It must be like, it's fine at first, and then it's like, oh no.
Like I felt it.
Yeah.
If I was like 5 drinks in, I might
That
have
was
made a
not,
face.
do you got any apple cider vinegar?
Yeah. Should we do that instead?
Yeah.
All right. You hold the fort down. I don't want to edit.
You don't want to have
episodes in
to
a
edit
row.
this? Can I click through this?
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to hold the fort down where Ryan goes for his backup plan, which is actually my backup plan. All right. So the family just kicked in the gate. We got Dom, Mia, and Brian in the dark alley. And although they kicked in this metal gate, which was incredibly noisy, they're still like sneaking. But you hear stuff clinging and clanging, and Dom's looking around like he's concerned somebody might hear him. But it doesn't seem like they really are that worried about being quiet. I don't know. I wouldn't have kicked in the gate. Now, here's the weird thing. Scene change, but it's still them. So you have to assume chronologically this wasn't too much later. So we see Brian standing in a doorway. Mia's in a old lazy boy type chair sleeping. And he's
right, I'm
just
back.
Oh, Ryan's back.
How much did you want?
Oh, we got a gallon? Oh, we'll just do about the same amount. I think this is going to be a lot more interesting.
All right, we're straight facing this.
Okay.
Do half and half.
This will make you nauseous.
Oh, really?
It's not as bad as moonshine, but
I mean, I've
it's
had
got
like
those
this where
vibes.
people mix in like, what do people mix in with it?
It's supposed to be
like
good for
cayenne pepper or something.
Yeah, what's that called? Fire water or something?
Yeah.
I feel like fire water. It's supposed to be good. When I used to take this, I used to mix it half with water,
Okay.
and it was still really intense. So,
Okay.
I got way more than you.
Yeah. Good luck. Well, you built up a tolerance.
There we go. Hope you guys are watching the video. Well, not bad. I wonder if we're expecting worse. It's definitely way.
It tastes like I'm painting eggs for Easter.
Oh yeah. Do you use this for that?
Well, you use vinegar, don't you? You like dye vinegar.
See, here's the thing. I can feel it in my stomach right now, though, and it's making my stomach feel queasy.
That wasn't as enjoyable.
No, it's definitely worse.
The lemon juice was
It wasn't that
fine.
sour though. I almost feel like I need to wash it down with some lemon juice. Getting too much acid in my stomach.
Yeah, I'm gonna have heartburn tonight for sure.
Or you won't, because your body doesn't have to produce any bile.
Oh, is that how
It's
that works?
going to be on break.
I'll leave these out just in case.
Okay.
We find it. Should we do a shot of vanilla each? Let's just keep taking
Oh,
it up
is
a
that
notch.
a spoonful of cinnamon?
Oh yeah, no. I have saltines.
A
We
spoonful
could try the
of
saltine
dry
challenge.
kratom.
Oh no, I would. No.
Okay. Anything that dry, cinnamon or whatever, it's almost scary to me. Because it's so dry, and then you take a gas for air and you suck in that, and then
Yeah,
you're
then
coughing,
you're
and you
coughing.
feel like you're going to die.
My
I
mom
don't
used to
need
make
that.
these chocolate cookies
Yeah.
that you like roll in powdered sugar. Have you ever had these?
Yeah. Cocoa. It's like cocoa powder, right?
This was like white powder,
Oh, yes.
and then you like bring it up to your
10X.
mouth. Yeah, 10x sugar. Yeah, and you like if you would breathe in before you like you'd be coughing all over the place. Yeah. Didn't
Okay.
keep me from eating them though. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah. Just breathe out. All right. All right. So I just explained to our listeners, they snuck through this alley. They broke in the gate, but now they're in this like house. Mia's sleeping. Brian's watching her through the doorway. So it's almost like they went to their own house. But why didn't they have a key? Why they kicked
Yeah.
the gate in? Sort of weird.
What's this? TV?
Is it? Or an air conditioner? Okay. I do.
But this isn't Vince's house, right? They didn't go back to Vince's. This is just a random house they broke into?
Oh, you think they broke into a random house? That seems so risky.
Maybe this is where Dom was staying.
But I want to point out.
Because Dom was staying somewhere.
No,
Or did
he
he just
met
get-
them down there. Remember? They're like, he's gonna come.
He just
And
showed
then
up
he
the
just
one.
showed up.
You think he drove there, got out of his car,
Yeah.
and met them?
Yeah.
Then where's his
He
car?
wasn't
At?
living nearby.
Where's his car?
Well, maybe he took a bus.
From Mexico?
They didn't explain that part. But I do want to point out the walls they look like somebody removed wallpaper from them.
Yeah.
Like they have like greenish paint. Like, I don't know. I feel like I come across this in demo a lot, me and Snackman, where it's like did they actually paint like in the early 1900s or late 1800s? Did they really paint their walls like teal blue or these like bright greenish blue aqua colors? Because it's always underneath your
Right.
underneath the wallpaper. Like you can see it right here in this shot. They have that. Like, is this like the
this
primer
green
for the
back here.
wallpaper glue, or is
This
it?
is like outside, I think.
It's like an intense color.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still see it on the wall behind Mia as she's sleeping. That I still have like my
A
mouth.
bitter. What is that flavor? It's not bitter. It's just like
Rotten apples, I think. Oh, and I also want to point out the light switch box doesn't have any light switches anymore.
right.
It's just a metal box
There's
involved
definitely
with
a
some
light on in
wires.
here.
Yeah, that could be a window. Looks like a window. Open to the outside.
Yeah, open to a black sky.
So we're thinking they broke into a random house. And all right, so this minute gets a little bit. Seems like it's gonna get deep.
Yeah, we get a little story time from Dom here.
So Brian's like looking at his girlfriend sleeping. They're not married, are they? Not yet.
No.
Do they ever get married?
Betrothed. I don't think we ever see them get married.
So, and then he turns around and he was standing in the doorway to like the front porch or on like the second story concrete building. And Dom's staring out over the street. I almost got vibes he was like keeping watch. But they're both like drinking beer. I'm like, this kind of looks nice, actually.
Yeah.
It's like late. They're just hanging out. Ladies are sleeping. The
Yeah.
one lady just drinking beer together.
Yeah.
And Brian's thinking about life.
Thinking about fatherhood because he's about to be a father.
Yeah. And he says, hey, Dom, what do you remember about your father? And I felt like he acted pretty uncomfortable and felt like got a little awkward after he said it.
Yeah. Do you think that where's Brian's father? We haven't heard anything about his parents. I wonder if his parents are around or if they're dead or.
Do we know anything about Dom's father up until this point?
Yes.
There's something with him in a wreck.
He was a racer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wrecked his car one time.
Yeah.
Is that how he died?
Chassis twisted coming off the line.
Oh.
But
okay. I thought, didn't somebody wreck him and kill him and that's who Dom went and beat with the
Yes.
wrench?
Yep.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know that yet or does that come up later?
No, that's the first movie. He talks about that.
Oh. Okay. So if I would think that Dom and his father didn't have a good relationship, like a healthy relationship, just sort of based on how Dom turned out, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It seems like if your kid is a violent, like doing crime and illegal stuff, like, I don't know.
Not
I
the
don't.
best upbringing, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best example.
Right.
Maybe the father he looked up to but was never good enough for, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten about that race. So I was kind of expecting him to talk, oh, my dad used to beat me.
Right.
Or
Right.
whatever.
Right. Well, yeah. We do see in a later movie, they show the scene of the race where
Yeah.
the dad dies.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That was in 10?
Yeah.
9 or 10, I forget. And we'll get to that.
What was it? A quarter-inch
But
Allen
he was,
wrench?
He was like throwing a match. Like he was throwing the race.
Oh.
His dad was. I think
Right.
he was like, he owed people money or
I
something.
thought you meant he was lighting someone on fire, throwing a match,
Oh, no. He was,
No.
I meant race when I said match.
throwing the race.
Yeah.
The game.
A motorcycle, or I mean, a automotive match. And no, but they do something with a fuel line, and does it catch fire? I don't know. I can't remember all that. But what were you saying?
A quarter-inch Allen wrench, right?
A quarter inch torque, or a 3/4 inch torque wrench. Isn't that what it is?
Torque wrench? It wasn't a box wrench.
No, wasn't it a torque wrench?
I just
Socket?
remember being like, oh,
Socket?
I feel like we talked about it and we're like, that's not a very big weapon.
Right. What does Dom beat up his
Ryan's
dad's
Googling it right
killer
now.
with?
Should ask Grok.
Oh man, there's a lot of. This just says a wrench.
A wrench. Okay.
This just keeps saying a wrench.
We'll get to that in movie
I mean, they talk
10.
about it in the first one. We'll figure it out. We'll get back to you next week.
Oh, Grok would know. Why don't we ask Grok?
Let us know in a 5-star review what kind of wrench Dom uses.
Let me pull out my Grok app.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? We'll talk to. What type of wrench did Dominic Toretto use to beat up a guy?
Hey, I don't have the exact details on hand since I can't pull up the Fast and Furious scenes right now. But knowing Dom, it was probably a big, hefty wrench, maybe a pipe wrench or something heavy duty like that. What do you think he used?
No, I want the exact info. Why can't you pull up the Fast and Furious scenes?
I get it. You want the precise scoop. I can't pull up the scenes because I don't have access to real-time info or a way to search right now. It's just me and what I've got stored up here.
Okay. All right.
Tell you the exact wrench
Oh,
Okay.
she
So
didn't know.
I pulled up the scene,
Oh, here
and
we go.
he just says a wrench. I think it was later.
Is that the first movie though? I think in
Yeah.
movie 10 they talk about it in detail.
Oh, I thought it was when. Who was it? Not Harry. In the first movie, when the FBI guy is showing pictures of the guy he beat up to Brian, he's like, he did this with a.
Okay.
Saw Linda about a week later. I had a wrench. And I hit him. And I didn't intend to keep hitting him, but by the time I was done, I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He couldn't
I think
lift
it's-
his own arm. He
I
hit
think
him
it's
a
later
lot.
when he's like, and he did this with a 1/4-inch Allen wrench.
I was like, wait,
It wasn't
wait,
an
wait.
Allen. I thought it was a torque wrench.
I was thinking like one of those, like an 1.5-inch box wrench, like a big old
Yeah.
hunk
We'll
of
get
metal.
back to you next week on that.
All right. So anyway, Brian asks Dom about his father, and they have a moment. He says, "My father." Do you want to be Dom here?
He used to have a barbecue every Sunday after church. How's my Dom voice? Is that good? Anyways, we can
For
fast forward
anyone
this.
in the neighborhood,
If you didn't go to church, you didn't get barbecue.
yeah, dried chicken.
They laugh at that. It is funny to think of, like, we talked about this before in the podcast.
Catholics.
How religious people can be so okay with breaking the law.
Yeah, in movies at least.
Yeah.
It's not a good look for religious people.
Yeah. It's like the first movie.
He's like,
we
as
know
long
that
as you're
they're
going
like-
to church,
Yeah,
I don't care if
they're
you're
drag racing, they're stealing stuff, and then they get together and they're like, "Oh, you went to eat, you pray first." Oh, we pray here,
But then even the prayer wasn't very
right?
godly. So Dom also noticing here, this is like the first time Dom doesn't have his necklace on.
Yeah, and
he
Elena
lost it.
has it.
Yeah, Elena.
All right, so
So-
he's talking about how he was in
Oh yeah,
the shop every day,
yeah.
and every night he was at the kitchen table helping Mia with her homework.
Man, she had a lot of homework.
And it reminded me of what did Dom do? Was
Yeah.
Dom a good student?
Right,
So
didn't he
good he
not
didn't
have
need
homework?
help with his homework?
No.
Or is he so bad he didn't do his homework?
right.
Yeah.
Or was it like the dad's like, Mia, my daughter, you're gonna be the smart one.
Yeah, we already
Dom,
lost.
you're driving cars.
Yeah.
Mia, you're gonna go to college.
Kinda
But
11-year-old bald son. Who all he knows how to do is drive cars.
muscular bald son. It did remind me of you though, because I remember you used to have to do homework with your daughter for hours. I felt like
Yeah.
so much homework. I am 100% against homework.
Yeah, me too.
I would like to hear somebody make a good argument. I mean, I know what the argument is. Well, it's good for them to learn to do stuff on their own or whatever.
Right.
The only way I would be like, okay, this makes sense, is if you're like behind on something and you need a little extra help, and maybe you have a couple things to work on at home.
Right.
Like these kids are in school for 8 hours already.
Right.
And then you want them to come home and then spend their evening doing more schoolwork rather than playing or whatever.
Bothers me so
Seems
much.
crazy.
I hate it.
But Dom's father was next level. Not only did he help her with his homework, help her with her homework, after she went to bed, he says, he would stay up for several more hours and study the next chapters so he could help her the next day.
Isn't that what the teacher's supposed to do?
Right. Wait, was she homeschooled?
Maybe she
Maybe
was.
she was homeschooled and this was just,
He's just describing homeschooling.
and he just did in the evening because he's in the garage all day.
What about the mom? Where's she at?
I didn't ask about the mom.
Was he a single dad?
Oh, wow. I don't know.
You think that house that Dom has is his childhood home?
Yeah, definitely.
So is the shop attached there, or he worked at a
I
different
mean,
shop?
his dad's car was in that garage.
Yeah. That's
No, they had their own shop, didn't they? Where'd they work on their cars and stuff? I just think
Yeah.
of Harry's, but they didn't really have a
No, yeah. When
spot.
they built the Supra, they took it to like a shop.
Oh, yeah, they had a pretty legit
Yeah,
garage where
so-
Jesse worked.
Yeah. He had a computer and did MIT
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. But, yeah, so that wraps up this minute.
Yeah.
They're having this deep conversation, drinking beers on the porch, keeping a lookout for the homeowners to come home.
And if you guys have any drinks or substances
Yeah, ideas.
that you think we can't straight face,
Yeah, we'll do it.
yeah, we'll do it.
As long, well, not anything.
I mean, it has to be like potable.
And safe
Yeah.
and legal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not. What did it was Fear Factor the last season got pulled off of television when their one thing they had to do was to drink, it was like donkey semen or something.
Oh, really?
So they had to drink a cup of it And after they aired that, they canceled the show mid-season because
'Cause
Joe
it's
Rogan
illegal.
was doing it.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't illegal. I think it was
it was
so
just like-
gross
yeah.
that all like the advertisers and stuff were like, nope, no, too far.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was illegal or not. It seems like it should be. That should be against the law.
Yeah, but based on what? Too
Yeah.
gross.
But it's also like,
still your choice to do it. You're
Yeah,
not hurting
exactly.
anybody.
right.
It's not dangerous.
Right. You can just say no. Just
The
say
donkey
no.
probably liked it.
Say no to drugs and donkey semen.
I would.
Yeah, I'd be like, 50,000. Would you drink a cup of donkey semen for 50 for the possibility
Yeah.
of getting 50,000?
Probably not the possibility.
I saw a video. So
Ugh.
people always do that. Like, how much would you do this for? And then they like, keep lowering the number.
Right.
I saw a TikTok today. It's like a street interview, and they asked the person, "How much would you sell your underwear for?" And she's like, "I wouldn't sell my underwear." And he's like, "What about 5,000?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, 5,000." And he keeps going down, and he's like, "What about 1,000? What about 500?" And the whole way down to $25. She's like, "I'd probably do it for $25." It's just like,
I saw
Yeah.
the one where they're like walking through a library and the guy's like, "Hey, I'll give you $100 if you yell as loud as you can right now." And they're like, "No." Nobody would do it. They're
Yeah.
all, and some people are getting like mad at him. Like, no, $100 scream in a public library
yeah, I definitely would.
for $100.
Yeah, like why not?
Yeah, that's because you're poor.
I mean, I just, I would just hope that I was at not my local library, just like a nearby.
All right, time to go.
Yeah, just be at the Mount Joy Library instead of the Columbia Library.
Get banned for life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's it for minute 39.
that's it.
Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
Always remember.
Winning's winning.